Hello and welcome to another episode of Beer Man's No Bull Beer Reviews. Today I have another beer from Dancing Gnome Brewing out of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. This beer is called Underscore on the Beach. There's the underscore and then on the beach. So I think probably pretty obvious, but this play on Sex on the Beach, which is a cocktail with vodka, peach schnapps, orange juice, and cranberry juice. So this is their kettle sour, Berliner Goza, whatever you want to call it. I believe with peaches, cranberries, and oranges. So it's supposed to be a take on that, and it is 4.0 ABV. And again, this is another iteration of this series that they do of these kettle sours. They're all called Underscore, and then something else. I know they've done mango, passion fruit, raspberry. A good, I think maybe in this, I don't know. They might have done more than that, but those are the four that I can think of off the top of my head. I mean, so that pours a like a pinkish color. That does kind of look like a Sex on the Beach cocktail because you get the pinkish reddish character from the cranberries, with a very very slightly pinkish hued white head, about one finger's worth. It's dissipating pretty quickly. So I mean, it does have kind of that like generic kettle sour aroma. It's grainy. There definitely is. I would say peach is probably the strongest thing in the aroma. I'm getting that. I'm not really getting cranberry or orange. To me, it kind of just tastes like a peach kettle sour. We'll see what it tastes like. So I do get some cranberry on the in the flavor. It has that little acidic bite that cranberry has, which I think, or tart bite that cranberry has, which I think is different than just the tartness of the beer, because it is kind of like a bitter sourness. And it's almost to the point where it like stings the tongue a little bit. Um, but I would still say peach is the predominant fruit flavor in it. I'm honestly really not getting any orange. I think it's mainly peach and cranberry, in my opinion. Excuse me. But neither one of them are like super juicy. I don't. I'd say this is kind of a run of the mill kettle sour that a lot of different breweries are doing right now. It's good for what it is, but there's really nothing special about it. This one does have a pretty high level of carbonation, and like I said, it kind of stings the tongue when you drink it. Uh, it's not bad for what it is, but it's not necessarily my favorite thing. I think, and this is no knock to Dancing Gnome, it's just in general for my own, just my own palate. Like, I'm kind of getting tired of these fruited kettle sours. They're good, but they all kind of have the same generic taste, and then there's fruit, and that's about it. Excuse me. There's no complexity to them at all, and I understand that they're not meant to be complex, but I don't know. I feel like you could just take a wheat beer and pour in like a little bit of lactic acid and some fruit juice, and this is exactly what it would taste like. So I just prefer, naturally wild ales that have more complexity. Not to say that I can't drink these. I'll drink them, but I feel like a lot of them are kind of, if you have one, you've had a bunch of them. Like if they're the same fruit, then most of them kind of taste the same. But that's just my opinion. But I would say this is on the better end of the spectrum with these. But I'm also not the biggest fan of cranberry, so I think that's why another reason why this one isn't striking me is like super inviting. Just that kind of like bitterness that cranberry juice has. I'm picking it up in this too, which isn't my favorite thing. So I'm gonna have to. I'll call this one a drink. I'll definitely drink this, but I would not buy it again. I don't remember what it cost. I think it was like, I don't know, probably $16, like $4 a can. Which I think, I mean, if you like this kind of thing, I think that the price is just fine. So I'm not saying it's because of the price. I just was throwing the price out there. But I can't foresee even. My friend actually gave me 2 cans of this. I shared one with some other people, and I'm drinking this one now by myself. I can't foresee even like drinking a whole 4-pack of this. It's just, I don't know. I feel like it's just too much. So I wouldn't buy this again. Again, I might get like a pint of it at the brewery if I was there, but I would not buy a whole 4-pack of this again if I had the opportunity. But I still think it's decent. And if you like the drink Sex on the Beach, or if you like fruited kettle sours a lot, you probably really like this, because I think they did a pretty good job on it. There's just really nothing that stands out about it, in my opinion. So yeah, that's all I got in this guy. Please like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think, and I look forward to doing the next one. Thanks.